Nothing. Today on the show, we are joined by a very special guest, filmmaker, director, business owner, hardworking motivator by example, and big future stalker, Chase Walker.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, I first met you back in high school at one of these spray raid functions, and everybody had your mixtape, so you were known as Southanbred. Yeah. And you would always hear your name over all these biggest and the best beats I would hear over these mixtapes. And so I want to talk about what does a DJ do, like when you would show up at a function?
What I would do is, man, first off, I would sell my mixtapes. That was priority for me. Mm-hmm. I used those parties as an outlet to spread my dope. That was my dope.
Right.
The mixtapes. But man, just, I pay attention to the crowd. I used to, I was very in tune with the crowd. Mm-hmm. And that was pretty much it. And just entertain,
What was one of your biggest and best shows that you ever did while DJing?
I don't really, you know what? Actually, it's so tough. I think probably when I was DJing for Soulja Boy, and we had to do the MTV Awards.
Ooh.
And it was like they were going remote to different suites, and it was we had to do Kanye West's suite. So we get there for sound check, meet Kanye. This is back when he was sane.
Through the wire, Kanye?
Yes, through the wire, flashing lights. And that time he was beefing with 50, to play beef or whatever. So it was like that.
The good Kanye.
Yeah, the black, when he liked black. Met him during the sound check, and then that was cool. Then we left, and then came back for the show. It was live. I think I may have dropped 3 or 4 Southanbreds. That was really key, is to just be ignorant.
Right.
The thing with that is I never wanted to put DJ Southanbred. It was just Southanbred, because if I put DJ, then people would really catch on. So the reason why it's played still to this day in a lot of places, Soul Train's played it before, a lot of radio stations, all that, because they didn't really know. They just heard Southanbred, you didn't really know it was a DJ.
Right.
So
they just would hear it.
Yeah, it was subliminal.
I ain't gonna flex. When I first heard Southanbred, I thought it was just like bread in the South.
Yeah.
I grew up in Oakland, and I moved out here.
Yeah.
So I didn't understand what people were even saying in the first place. Mm-hmm. So when I heard Southanbred, I was like, what, cornbread? Mm-hmm. And then later on, I was like, you're bread in the South.
Yeah, I wasn't really born in the South, but it was more so making money in the South. So I was like, yeah.
I like that. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
How long did being a DJ did it take you until you wanted to do something more than that?
Oh, I never wanted to DJ. That never was the plan, actually. I think I was 16 and I wanted to make some money and be the life of the party. Because I was going to these parties. This kid, Brandon Ashby, it's Piere. I went to his party and I think they were just playing music, and I went up there and just took over. I think I had some tapes, and I was switching tapes out. I had some pre-recorded stuff from the radio, and then that's how it started, man. So, but yeah, I always wanted to be in film, and I wanted to play basketball.
Right.
So I should be in the NBA right now. But you know what I'm saying? It's LeBron is still in his prime. We're the same age. I'm at LA Fitness. That's why I was a little late, because I went to LA Fitness to do the hoop. Yeah, and then I come home and shower. But I still got, this is still partially, this is
hooping gear.
Yeah, so at any given time.
Right, I'm ready.
It could pop off. So yeah, I should be in the NBA, but right now this is working out for me.
What did you do, or what steps did you take to pursue yourself into the filmmaking industry after you were done trying to make money from being a DJ or selling your music?
The steps I took to be a filmmaker, man, the first thing I did was I just started shooting and creating content, funny stuff that I wanted to shoot. Mm-hmm. And I think the first thing I did was a children's story remake, the Slick Rick song, Children's Story. I saw that video and I always thought, man, this is so off. It has nothing to do with the song. So that was the first thing that I did. And then the second thing, I remade a 2 Chainz parody. But yeah, I was doing original content. I was shooting my own stuff, and then I was running out of money shooting my own stuff. So I was like, dang, I need more money. So I was like, let me call all these rappers up. I'm like, hey, I got a camera, let me shoot your music videos. Mm-hmm. And then they would pay me with their drug money. So from there, I took that money, cleaned it up, and creating content.
Right. You gotta flip it.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I really like that idea.
Yeah.
I need to meet some rappers. And I've been speaking of those videos that you've been saying, that Slick Rick story, it did have nothing to do with the song whatsoever. When I saw it, it was like the black and white cop and robber, not even cops and robber type deal. I don't know, just. But that video you posted was hilarious. I saw the Facebook reminder like 3 weeks ago or something like that, and I was like convulsing in the video. I recognize some of the people in the video. I still see them. But you've also done some videos with Class Clown Films, or are you the creator of Class Clown Films?
Yeah.
That's what it's the
production company. Yes.
Production company. Okay. And you guys are on the Maury Povich show.
Right.
What was it? That's a Lie. That's the name of it. That was hilarious.
Thanks, man.
My favorite line that you said in that whole song, he was like, "You are the father. I'm gonna take care of it, but I know I had a condom. I remember me wearing it."
Yeah.
But you've also worked with the Hudson brothers, Emmanuel and Philip Hudson.
Yeah, I work with them. Yeah, I've been working with them since like 2011.
Word.
So.
Yeah. And Bow Wow, most recently. I saw you were on the jet. He got you in your own jet, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Right. You were on. I saw you posted up on the gram.
Yeah.
That was beautiful.
Yeah. Thank you.
I want to get there one day.
Yeah.
And
the jet is back in the same place we rented it from. Go ahead.
it's still like I can go walk on it.
Yeah. You can rent it too.
Have you ever been starstruck to meet somebody yet?
Not really, man. And I met a lot of people, but I will say the only person that I was somewhat starstruck, I was at the gym. I was at the 24-hour gym on La Cienega in LA, and I was working out, and I look over and there's John Singleton on the ab machine. So I'm in the line at the water fountain. There's John Singleton. I'm thinking in my head like, crap, I'm gonna say, I'm like, I gotta think of something to say. What am I gonna say? Like, okay, he does abs. Yo, I do abs too. That's great. But so the guy in front of me at the water fountain, he finishes drinking water, and then he goes over there to him. I'm like, dang it. So now it's that thing where it's like so many people are coming up,
Right.
So he's gonna be like in this mode. But anyway, I took my sip of water, and then I waited, and then I went up and spoke to him. Hey, man, what's up? My name is, I think this is in the beginning, too, so I was a young meat in the game, but I just introduced myself and asked, where could I submit? Just a typical crap. Not that I was ever going to submit that way.
Right.
But he just told me, hey, yeah, man, come to Lamar Park. I'm going to be there, man. And I'm like, oh, okay, all right, cool. Bet.
Did you go?
I didn't go.
I did not. No.
I didn't go. I mean, I have nothing for him. At that time, I had nothing for him.
Is there anybody that you met that you thought was going to be like a dickhead and you met them and they were actually like just really cool down to earth?
No, because see with me, man, like I've been in the game for quite some time and the majority of the people know that.
Right.
So it's like you can't be that way with me because I've already been, and I'll be that way right back. Like I don't care how big you are, how much more money you have with me, like whatever you talking about, I'll go there too. Like I can be just as Hollywood as you are, like, So not yet. I've been fortunate enough. Yeah.
Well, I think that's a good thing, though. That just means you're about your business, and people know you're about your business. So when they call you, it's about business. There's no need to get upset.
Right.
And so we are here at Atlanta Grip Truck. So I was wondering, like, what is it that you guys do here at Atlanta Grip Truck, or is there like a service that you guys primarily cater to here?
So Atlanta Grip Truck is my new company here that I started back in August of last year, which has almost been a year now. And basically, I have 3 trucks, 2 vans and a big truck. And productions they call me to get equipment on their productions. So like they'll call and they'll get like a 1 ton or 3.5 ton truck. And this truck inside of it has all gear, grip gear, lighting, camera support, sometimes camera, and that shows up to their set. So,
okay, so it's like a catering business, if you will, of recording equipment.
Yeah, you could. That's close. Yeah.
Okay, so you said you guys give like cameras, like lenses, lights, all the work.
Lenses, not so much. I don't really rent out. I have a lens set, but I don't really. I specialize more in lighting, grip, and then I have like a few cameras to rent, like a Red Dragon camera. And GH5, stuff like that, but yeah.
Okay, and like I believe my brother was telling me the Red Dragon. That's what they use to like shoot The Hobbit.
Yeah, there's a lot of movies on the Red Dragon. Some of Transformers. Denzel, I mean, it's a cinema camera. It's a cinema camera. So
is that like one of the top of the line? Like
yeah, the Red Dragon. It's like brand new. That camera in its prime, brand new, was like 40,000. So
that's way too many zeros to let somebody rent that from me.
Yeah, well, you send it out with, they gotta have production insurance, number one, which is gonna be $1 million, and then 500,000 per occurrence. I mean, it's technicalities, but yeah, you have production insurance, and then typically I'll send it out with like a worker. Like they're not operating, but they just go there and they sit.
Right. So, okay. Yeah. So what projects or videos do you guys have going on right now that you can talk about?
We're shooting this documentary. It's like an original piece of mine. It's a comedy documentary about a cartel leader, and we're shooting that overseas in Colombia, Brazil, and I think the last place will be Guatemala.
How does travel work? Like when you go out there, like whoever's like hiring you to come out there, if you will, or like coming out, bring you out there to shoot them, are they like taking care of like your?
Oh, this is self-funded. Like this is an original piece of mine. So like. Yeah.
So this is like what you are shooting for?
Right, it's something I wrote. Yeah, I'm producing it. Yeah.
And is it going to be in English or like bilingual?
It is going to. Yeah, it's going to be in both English and Spanish, and it'll have subtitles. So yeah.
Okay. See, like I like that thinking. That's what I'm thinking on a whole nother plane. I would never thought to write for something in another language. I speak 3 languages. Yeah. But still.
Word.
And earlier I saw on Instagram you just got back from Bogota. Medellin.
Right. Well, I landed in Bogota and then flew to Medellin. But yeah, that's the. I was out there doing some scouting, and I actually I met an artist off of Instagram. So while I was there, we shot a music video, just whatever. But yeah, I was scouting out there and preparing, and then we go back out there 2 days from now.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So you're willing to like scour the world, if you will, to find.
Oh yeah. Like my mind, I'm very cultured and well traveled. So when I think of something, it's like I got to do it. I don't care how much money. We're gonna pour money into it. We're gonna fucking go broke.
Right.
We're gonna do this.
I've always said this. I said once I make it and get a big check, I'm gonna buy what I need for my fiance at the time. She's gonna be my wife.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna blow all that money on everything I want to do, like comedy, going here, doing this, that, and the third.
Yeah. Yeah. My girl kills me. But whatever.
Right.
I have to deal with that when I come home. But
you can cross that bridge when you get.
Yeah.
And the last time I saw you, it was at Atlantic Comedy Theater, and I want to thank you for giving me a chance to shoot my shot. It was a lightning speed round. I believe at the time it was like 10 comedians, and everybody got 2 minutes.
Yeah. And
I was sitting in the crowd actually, and I remember the whole time you were busy as hell, and I felt even bad for even trying to ask you anything. She just kept running around the whole time, and I was like, "Hey, bro, am I going on yet?" You was like, "Yeah, in a minute." And I was like, "Cool." I'm backstage, and everybody just kept looking at me like, "Who the hell is this dude dressed like a waiter backstage?" I wore like my best, like I always do. I remember Jock actually walked in when I was about to talk to you, and he was like, "Hey, what up, bro?" And he like dapped me up, and I was like, "Oh snap, Jock, what? Maybe seen one of my little bullshit stand-ups."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Hey, can I get a chair?" I was like, "Huh?" Yeah, I was like, "Huh?" And he was like, "I need a chair." I was hella confused, and I started looking around. There was one chair. I said, "This is my chair, though." He said, "Yeah, what about our chair?" He had like 2 women with him, and I was like, "Why are you asking me for a chair?" And he was like, "Nigga, you don't work here?" I was like,
That's
"No."
Funny.
He was like, "Boy, you look like you work here."
That's funny.
I was like, "All right, heard." And but yeah, I want to thank you for letting me take the shot there.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
I got 3rd place. I ain't win no money, but it's cool. It's cool. I told my jokes.
Yeah.
And where is this career taking you, or where would you like to go in this career of yours doing filmmaking?
Yeah, basically, man, we're gonna shoot movies. We're gonna shoot some dope content for the web platform. We're gonna do TV shows. And I'm gonna get this Atlanta grip truck keep these trucks on the road, circulate, and that's what's gonna be it, man. Just create dope stuff.
I like it. I love all the quality and the content that they got to shoot on anyway. I'll tag the link to their videos.
Thanks, man.
And before we go, well, that's kind of the same question. What do you hope to accomplish from this? But I have a question for you personally before we go.
Yeah.
Are you looking to cast a skinny black guy who can do an extraordinary white voice?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure at some point, like,
because it's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sure at some point we'll be doing, you know.
Cool. I got that on camera.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I thank you for coming out, Chase. You're going to wrap the interview up.
Cool, man.
Atlanta Grip Truck, come look it up. And this is going to be the show. Au revoir.